Happy New Year to you, Blaze. Hello. Happy New Year to all you. Happy Gregorian New Year at any rate. Huge movie fanatic Nate coming at you in early 2017. I apologize for the lapse and the absence of reviews. We're kind of in Minnesota. We're kind of in the dead of winter, just on the tip of creeping out of the dead of winter, and creeping out of the worst of winter and creeping into slowly creeping towards spring. The dead of winter is just like my hibernation instincts are just full force, and it's just with everything and the weather and everything like that, it's not always easy to get motivated to do things, including reviews. So that's why January has been known to be kind of a slower review month. But anyway, we're just finishing January now and heading into February and heading towards spring, so all is well. So I'm coming at you. I thought it was, I was going to look at when this was released, and I forgot to do that before the review started. I'm coming at you with a review for the Blu-ray, the amazing, unbelievable, Blu-ray release of New Year's Evil. I thought it was a fitting first, review of the year, because it's like New Year's Evil. Like I said, I was going to check and see when this was released. I want to say this was released, I don't know. I think it was released in January or February or something like that of 2014 possibly, or 15, and maybe 2014. I know it was not really, I think it was, would have been perfect if it had come out in December, so fans could have enjoyed it for that particular New Year's. But whatever, I'm just glad that it came out. So I'm here to review. Me and Matt have already reviewed the movie several years ago. So this is just going to be a Blu-ray review of the absolutely fantastic Scream / Shout Factory, we'll just say Scream Factory Blu-ray release of, is it Blu-ray only? I think so. Blu-ray release of New Year's Evil. Yes, I'm late to reviewing this. It came out 2 or 3 years ago at this point, but whatever. I meant to do this probably the last New Year's, couple New Year's or whatever, but whatever. So I'm doing it now. So when the news broke of this, Scream Factory, back when it came out, back when the news dropped, 2013, 14, whatever, that this was coming out on Blu-ray, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, before I get into the Blu-ray review, I wanted to show you this. I mentioned in our New Year's Evil review that I had 3 VHS tapes of New Year's Evil, and that is in fact true. I got these off eBay probably in the early, 2001-ish, 2002-ish. I've actually got 2 of these. This is probably the very first video incarnation of New Year's Evil, the Paragon Video Productions label. I've got 2 of these. I don't know where the other one is. I figure showing you one is good enough. This is probably, if not the first, one of the first video incarnations of New Year's Evil, dated 1985. By Paragon Video. So the front's this cover, and then the back is this cover. I like the red font on the black. So this is what I'm assuming to be one of the first, if not the first, video incarnation. I can't see what I'm showing of this movie. This particular release has actually, I don't know if it's at the end of reels or what, but it's got some minute or seconds of missing footage. It probably doesn't amount to a minute, and it's probably, I would imagine, because it's at the end of reels. But it's got just a few seconds of missing footage here and there. And then after I got a couple of those, I found this on eBay, which is Canon Video. Canon Video, of course, this was New Year's Evil, is an early Canon film. So Canon Video in 1988 released this, available through Warner Home Video. So I got this. This is actually I think it's a different transfer. It's a better transfer. It's a complete transfer. The bits, the seconds that are missing in that, I don't think they're missing in this. I think it's a complete movie. So this is probably the last VHS, I would imagine, of New Year's Evil that came out in '88. There he is in his frickin' Ooga Booga mask. There's Blaze and then Shadow. Blaze and the band Shadow. And there's Evil himself in his Stan Laurel or Oliver Hardy, I don't know which one, mask. So this is what I presume to be the second VHS, or at any rate, probably the last VHS release of New Year's Evil. And then after I got that, I don't know if this is dated, I found on Amazon.com, they had basically a manufacturer-on-demand DVD-R version on DVD, which is, as far as I know, the only DVD that has ever been made of New Year's Evil. But I was actually pleasantly surprised because it's 16:9, 185 widescreen, and actually on an HD TV. This is the Amazon DVD. It's limited edition collection. On an HD TV, this actually upscales pretty good, and it's, like I say, 16:9. So I think this is the only, as far as I know, New Year's Evil DVD which was like a DVD-R. Very, plain Jane, literally, because that's Nurse Jane. Kind of a back. Lonely women on New Year's Eve become easy prey for a misogynistic maniac whose resolution is to kill. But see, as you can see, it's a DVD plus R. So as far as I know, this is the only, like I say, DVD release of New Year's Evil. So I've got 3 VHS, one of them's not here, and then that DVD, and then of course, whenever this came out, 2014, Scream Factory's fantastic Blu-ray of New Year's Evil. So, what do you know, we're actually going to get on to the review. I'm not trying to do one-eye symbolism there. Here, I'll put both of my eyes in. So, this is absolutely fantastic. As you can see on the back of the box here as I show it, while I'm speaking about it, it has an audio commentary with director Emmett, whatever his last name is, Ellison. I tried listening to this back when I first got this, and I tried listening to it just this year. And there's this guy who's like a moderator that joins Emmett, who's got this, my apologies to you people who have this accent, this Boston or East Coast kind of accent, which I have a hard time listening to, and the guy's kind of an idiot anyway, so I didn't make it probably past 10 minutes of the commentary. So I don't have a lot of time for commentaries unless it's some people I really want to hear. These people I don't really want to hear, but it does feature, this Blu-ray does feature a 37-minute documentary, including interviews with Kip Niven, who's of course, evil, and Grant Kramer, who plays his son in the movie, and also an interview with Nurse Jane, who, oh my gosh, talk about, plastic surgery and crap. I actually had to cover, sorry Nurse Jane, but I actually, when she was on the screen, I had to put the remote in front of my eyes to cover her face, because it's, in my opinion, it's that bad. And it also, the making of, retrospective video documentary also features interview with the director of photography. It includes theatrical trailer. I think, don't quote me, but I think the trailer is actually in high definition. I'm not sure. But the one thing that's just absolutely, the standout thing about this, this Blu-ray release, and the reason you're getting it, is I can confirm the video quality is unflippin' believable. I never would have imagined in 1,000 years when I first saw this movie in 2000, it was actually New Year's Eve 2000, that you'd ever be able to see at this kind of quality. A lot of people give Scream Factory, that I've seen on forums and stuff, a lot of, you know, crap for doing whatever and this and that. You know, I don't have any problem with Scream Factory as far as, you know, as I'm concerned. They're great. For putting out New Year's Evil alone, they're freaking great. So I can definitely say that I've watched this probably the last, I don't know if majority of every New Year's since it came out. I just watched it this past New Year's, and it's just every time I watch this, you know, this Blu-ray, it's just like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm actually seeing New Year's Evil in this kind of quality. It's a treat for sure. So that's pretty much, you know, this review is mainly just you know, my collection of New Year's Evil stuff, and then a little Blu-ray review at the end. But whatever, there's not a whole lot to say about it. Other than just, you know, obviously the shining factor of this release is just the transfer itself. I can, you know, confirm that from what I've seen of New Year's Evil on this, you know, the newer release 1988 VHS tape, that it's a complete version. You're not missing any of the seconds like you were on the first or one of the first VHS releases of New Year's Evil. I can't really even express how great the video quality is on this. It's just that good. And if you're a fan of this movie, or even if you're not a fan of this movie, maybe you're just a fan of early 80s or just 80s in general slashers, if you can get this for a good price, which would be, you know, $20 or less or whatever, I would say, what are you waiting for? You know, do it. Support, you know, Scream/Shout Factory so they can continue to put out releases like this. Like I said, someone's got to get a hold of, you know, some decent, you know, negative or decent film elements of the 1981 early 80s movie by the name of The Slayer. That is such an underrated movie, such a movie that demands a, can you imagine an Arrow video release of The Slayer from the early 80s? Oh my gosh, that would be absolutely fantastic. But I think that'll do it for my, you know, my Blu-ray review of, oh, actually before I end the review, as Shout Scream Factory so often does, they have the reversible cover art options. So you have this is like the poster, the theatrical poster, and what is the most well-known image for New Year's Evil. You have the option to do either this artwork or this artwork, which is pretty cool. As I showed in the back of one of the first VHS releases of the movie, this artwork was featured on the back, and if you liked that fantastic red font on black, you're going to love this cover option. To be honest, I'm kind of torn. I don't know. They're both cool. I think this artwork was probably created for that video, you know, VHS release, this one here. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But this is that artwork, obviously. But I haven't seen this artwork, you know, I've had it facing out the other way. And I haven't seen this artwork for a while. I don't know if I even ever flipped this around, but that looks kind of, what's the word? Smart? That looks kind of smart. And then you got the spine. And actually, as so many of the reversible cover arts, they actually give you different, avoiding one-eye symbolism, different pictures on the back there. Here, how about no eyes? So this is the Blu-ray release. Fantastic. You know, I like this. Red on black. A celebration of the macabre. New Year's Evil. I'm kind of torn. Feel free to let me know which artwork you like the best, and tell me which artwork to have sticking out, as it were, if you watch the bloopers from 2016. Feel free to let me know what you think about this movie. Do you have the Blu-ray? Do you not have the Blu-ray? Why do you have it? Why do you not? What do you think of which cover art do you like the best? Whatever. Feel free to leave a comment, share your thoughts. But that's my review of the fantastic Blu-ray of New Year's Evil. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention that since I did my review, or since we did our review, me and Matt did the review of New Year's Evil, I've since acquired this off eBay, which is kind of like I guess it's a lobby card basically / poster. I mean, it's not on cardboard, it's more of just a poster material, but it's a foreign lobby card that I found from New Year's Evil, which is amazing because like the only time there's any nudity in this movie, it's a lobby card of that moment. So it's actually a lobby card. Unfortunately, I can't show you the lobby card in its, you know, full glory, but without being potentially deleted. or having, you know, this video slash channel be deleted or in bad standing or whatever. But you get the idea. It's actually, you know, you actually do see nudity in this lobby card if you could see it in person. So that's kind of exciting. When I saw this on eBay, I was like, oh my God, you know, usually there's not, like, you know, nudity from the horror movies in a lobby card in the promotional material, you know. This is really cool. So I scored this, and I'm a proud owner of this. It's very exciting. It's the fantastic drive-in back seat scene with the woman, was it Terry Copley or something like that, showing a breast, a nipple, in a fantastic action-packed still from the fantastic movie by the name of New Year's Evil. Thanks for watching.